Hello everyone, thanks for joining on the Twitch, and if you're watching this on YouTube later, thank you for clicking this. We are taking a part of the workshop from DoubleJump Academy, Houdini for games in Unreal Engine. We are examining we are learning actually the HDA to Unreal workflow. There's a lot to learn. This is still episode 2, and there's lots to learn still. So let's dive right into it, because today I don't have that much time to stream, but we will keep grinding, and that is the mindset that we are in right now. Okay, so let's go. Where I will take you now is to the watching thing, and I will be watching some new tricks and tips, and we'll share them with you later. And actually, I will share my understanding of them later. Okay, so see you in a bit, and let's check it out together. So there's something called Tommy in Houdini. Shocking. Okay, so we'll go to sphere and probably change it with a cube, and so we'll hit tab, say box, and get that box here and just connect it. Delete the connection to the sphere. Okay, and now we need to bring Tommy. Who's Tommy? I have no idea, but we'll see. Let's write Tommy, and here it is. Test geometry Tommy. That's our Tommy. Cool. And our Tommy is right there, and it's a human. It's like humanoid, I guess. This is the proper way to say it. Let's disable the points. Look at that handsome Tommy right there. Hell yeah. Tommy has a lot of muscles, it seems. And yeah, that's Tommy. No feet though. The feet are very weird. Okay, so Tommy's here. Hey, Tommy. And we'll take Tommy, put Tommy a little bit further away. Let's give Tommy a transform. Sorry. Let's give Tommy a transform. Yeah, here we go. And so not a soft transform, like a very aggressive transform. Here we go. And Tommy, could you please move a bit so we have a scale reference, Tommy? Let's hit enter to Tommy and take Tommy right there. Cool, Tommy moved. All right, and so we have a box, and now we need to model the box to Tommy. And usually it should be Tommy in Tommy width, I guess, the type of box we want to create. So let's scale the box. Actually, one of the ways I like to do that, I've noticed, is to go in front view. All right, so front view works for us. The width is kind of cool. Like, I like that Tommy could put his hands on the ropes, because I don't think they make bridges that wide. Could be wrong, but for now Tommy will have to suffer, and yeah, we'll have to walk on that blank right there, and it will be quite it will be that big. All right, so and now if we look at a top view, I wish I know the shortcuts, but I haven't taught myself the shortcuts. Maybe someone can leave me the shortcut name, basically, or the shortcuts for switching the viewport on the go. I don't have time to Google it right now, but I'll keep going. All right, so this is how it looks like. That's our first blank. I feel like it's still too thick, kind of, right? If we reference it with this one is quite thin, actually. So I will make it a bit thinner. And so let's make it like that big. Yeah. Remember, they have to put a lot of those. It's not actually the plank that is holding everything together, it's the ropes, so don't be fooled, I guess, right? Would that make sense? Anyway, so let's keep going. I'll learn some more. I'll be right back with you. Go back here. Okay, so one idea I had now is I kind of would like to control the width of that bridge, make it narrower or wider, and control the thickness of the wooden blanks, and maybe we can create a like randomness to it. So that is exciting. Let's do that. So what I will do is, like we did the last time in the last episode, where we go to the type properties, and now I kind of want to go and put, well, let's see, do we need a float value for that, or do we need a vector 3 value for that? If it is the width, we can I mean, hopefully we will just create the width and by one float value. so we don't have to deal with so many things together all the time. So artsy stuff, I will call this well, bridge width. All right, let's go. Bridge width. Not all bridges are or have the same width. Some are just thinner. And so let's do that and apply. One more value I would like to add is bridge plank thickness. So plank thickness, let's do it. Plank thickness. I also would love a value to randomize, but let's see. We can still do things on the go and take the scope of that project a bit further later. For now, I'll just stick with this. I'll accept it. And let's keep doing that plank and modeling it until we're satisfied with it. All right, we'll be right back, guys. All right, one of the things that I would really like to do, now we have saved that DGA jack, right? With DGA jack, the generalist. Kind of sounds really cool, DGA jack. So what we will do is we'll create a new one. And that is through Alt, right? No. Whoa. Okay, no, we don't want that. Let me see. Can we close it? Let's see. Maximize non-close pant. Okay. All right, cool. We will close this one too. Here how you do it, and we'll close this. I just want to be able to change between them on the go. So we'll close this and we will close this too. Here we go. And now we have just like properties and the nodes, and we have geometry tab here that we could open on the go as well, or geometry spreadsheet, I mean, of course. I'm thinking if I would like the viewport to be a bit bigger here, but for now it does the job. So I will save that as a new one. So we'll save current desktop as, and we'll call that one bigger. So just like more space or space. Let's just add space to it. All right, save. All right, and we have a bigger one. Okay, all right, we'll go back to geo, we'll go back, double click here, we'll view the box. Okay, and now we'll give it a bevel later, and I'll be right back. All right, so what we will do first of all is give this a bevel. All right, like we said before, so what we do is click here at the pulley bevel. Hopefully it works, otherwise we have to select the edges. Well, this is the first time I use the bevel in this way, so we will view it and we will start working with bevel just like that, and we can add divisions. So for me this is working, and I said in the course, by the way, that what will sell this is the textures. Okay, so now we will create a UV, and there's a node for that is called auto UV. So we'll just write that down, auto UV. Oh, let's go with the labs one. Maybe it actually creates a cool result. Let's connect it and connect it here. And now let's view it. Yeah, that's kind of not bad, I guess. Gain tolerance. Just checking. All right, this is looking better, guys, right? And one way to switch to the UV port is by clicking spacebar and 5. And here we are going to our UV space or viewport, and if we hit space and 1, we should go back to it. I wonder now what space and 2 does. All right, so here it is. Here's the shortcut. You don't have to type it now anymore. Cool. So 2, 3. All right, this is amazing. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's cool. 4. What does 4 does? Up. 2 is like down, or the other way around. No, wait, 4 is doing something different here. Right and left. Right and left. You can see it up there. It says right and left. Top and front, right and left. Sorry, and of course the UV is 5. 6 is load quick view, which I don't know yet what it means. I'm just gonna go with 1. All right, and go back to perspective view. I really need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Let's do this. New tricks, new tips. And in order for me to actually show you, is there a way I could go like you would go in Unity or in Unreal? Is this possible? I don't want to experiment too much. Oh no, I'm ruining everything. Okay. Oh wow. Wow, you could switch the... Alright, so... this is cool. Let's go back to the shading that I want, which is just a flat shaded. Actually with the wireframe, flat wire shaded. Okay, that is the one we're looking for. So if you look here, there should be those ropes, and they're connecting the planks. That is exactly what we want to create right now. So let's go back to it, and the method is actually very similar to what we've been doing on the Let's Learn Houdini for Games series. If you haven't checked that, it's on YouTube. And it is basically starting with a circle. So let's do that right here. And so we'll start here. So we'll add a circle just like that. And we'll view the circle. And by the way, one hotkey I just learned is E and R. E and R should view the actual node that we're working with and also put it as a template if we want to. So E does the template thing and the R does the view thing. And so we have a circle. That is amazing. Let's give it some divisions like as such. All right. Looking good. Keep the uniform scale to 1. And now we add a sweep. And that is something we've done with the project that we worked on with one of the columns. In the sweep, however, there are new ways to form something. So if we take the round tube, for example, now we have created a round tube around the circle. Like if you follow the circle itself, like let's click here and follow a circle, we see that it's just making a round tube around it. Okay, so one way now we could manipulate and add new ways to add more geometry is by changing it to a column, and to columns. And if we have, like, for example, I'm just gonna go real quick now, and so if we have 4 columns, for example, and we add another sweep and we hook it up to that sweep, and now we add ER and we change the method to round tube, we see that 4 round tubes had spawned. And if we keep that as a temp, actually we just keep it viewed right now, and I change the columns here, we see that they are actually spawning right inside here. If we keep that to 3, and I will, for example, is there a way to change the size? Here you go. Now we see it better. And so here we have 3, and I could put it up to whatever number I want to. Ropes are usually made out of 3 things, I think. 3 ropes. And you know what? If you want the resolution to be a bit higher, go back to the vision and add more details here. And we probably will need to twist those now in the first sweep. And that is through the twist value, which I will read through now until I get to it. End caps, scale, we have rotation, and here we have full twist. And if we add more twists as such, we could see that they're twisting around each other, and that is exactly what we want. We might need more resolution here, so let's go with something like, I don't know, 150. Would that change anything? I didn't write 150 here, right? No, I wrote 150. Okay, so that is looking very cool. It might be very expensive. Let's see if there are ways to make it less expensive. However, now I just want these to be a little... here you go. That changes the twist, or the... how far are they from each other? Okay, so that is something we wanted to edit from before. Now it's looking pretty decent, I would say. However, I would like them to be just a little bigger, like this bigger, and then I'll make them go away from each other again. And as you can see, we have an actual rope. This is looking nice. Let's go back to the twist and twist them even more. Like you can see, it was like that. We twisted once, twice, 3 times, etc. All right, so this is looking good, guys. This is looking really cool. I bet if we to add an end cap here, they should become straight, right? End cap, single polygon. Would that change anything? Grid. Would that change anything? Would this change anything? All right, so we're not gonna play with that until we know what we're doing. For now, we just leave it as it is, and yeah. So now it looks a bit like candy. I feel like it's way too divided. So we'll go with 100 maybe, or something like. Okay, let's just go with the max value here. This looks nice, looking better. Play a little bit with the radius until you find the satisfactory result that you want. I just think that we could benefit from thicker ones, because I think those are quite thick in reality, so they could hold a lot of weight. Okay, so now we have that, and I will basically design it around our cube, which is the blank we created. So if I go to our box after the auto UV and I just use it as a template, we see how big we have it here, and we could actually manipulate the orientation like we did before with the projects that we created before. And this looks about right. And I bet we will scale things down, make him fit, and for that I'll be right back with you. All right, learned. There are a couple of new tricks to be used here. Of course, our main goal now is to bring that huge row we just created and put it on the blanks, like one here, and we will have one here. And one way to do it is to scale things down a little bit and scale them in as fashion that it could keep its proceduralism. So what we'll do is we'll select the circle and add a oh my god, no, not you. We will add a transformation. So tab and transform, not transformation, but just transform. Okay, that is good. And with that one, and now look, I'll use some of the shortcuts, space and 1 or space and 2. All right, actually space and 3 or 4. Yeah, this is better. Space on 4. And now I will check which scale on which axis will give us the result that we want. We see that we will have to be manipulated in this axis. And so if we go back to the circle now and we actually take the scale a little bit down as such, we will have a better size. However, now we see everything with the uniform scale is just not fitting. So one thing I would love to do is take that scale way down, like to 0.12, and right here as well. Let's take that a bit down. All right, so we changed the wrong one. I actually wanted this one, but it doesn't matter. We need to change both anyway. We'll make this a bit smaller. We'll make this a bit smaller, and we'll zoom in even more. Twists are not that enough anymore, and we need them quite a bit thicker to get the result we want. And actually, we will also need a couple more twists. Maybe, wait, are we controlling the right twists right now? No, we should not twist right there, right here. We should twist on this sweep. All right, let me check. I kind of like the amount of twists that we have. Box kind of needs to go back where it belongs, which is a bit on the, let's see, center. Please put your center back. All right, this is looking good, I guess, for now. Although it should be a floor. I'm just gonna keep it on 0 just in case. We need to change that. We can change it later. I think that could be better for proceduralism. However, could be wrong. What the hell do I know? All right, so we're right here. Circle. Let's manipulate that until it kind of fits. And transform needs a bit of adjustment. So let's go to 0.01 and play with that value until it actually fits. And now, obviously, it needs to go in that axis to the right, like in that axis now, and give it a bit of more value. And one way to view it a bit better is, let's just take this value a bit more up. Just gonna zoom out a little bit. Here we are, and zoom in here and bring those together. And one way to view two things together in Houdini is to merge them. So let's merge some stuff. Here we are. You with you and we should be able to E that one and R it. And now we get an error message, as we can see, and it should tell us something at least. Wait, here, and this. It's telling us a mismatch of attributes on the inputs was detected. Some attributes values may not initialize to be expected values. Example, the UV. Of course, makes sense. We're probably going to make a UV for the ropes, and maybe then they would be able to merge. We will have to see about that, though. So maybe we're connected here first. Let's delete the connection from the UV. Let's take the UV a little bit further away, so we have we can distinguish between both. Nice and easy. Just put that right there, and now we basically are going to examine. And one way to do that is to go back to viewport, and which is space 1 if you've missed it before. I feel like this needs a bit of transformation in this axis as well. And now it's not updating anymore. This way. All right, so 0.01, it's not working. This is working. It is not working because it is basically a circle. That is one reason. So what we could do is take it after it's done with a sweep, because we need to transform it anyway. So transform, here we go. Let's add that thing right there. And now we go scale a little bit up, and we give it some 0.01. It's so hard for me to say. All right, just make it a little thicker. I feel like it's going way too twisty. We will go here again with the 0.01, and not that one, and 0.01, and just scale it in this way so it's not visible anymore. I mean, one way we could deal with this, make it a bit bigger in this axis, right? And it should fix some of the problems we're having. And yeah, that's too round. That's too round. Let's see. Let's just keep playing with it until it fits. If it fits, it sits. All right, so here we go. It's not giving me the result I want. One way to manipulate that, though, is playing with the values here. All right, so yeah, until it fits, until it looks good. It still looks quite roundy, honestly. I'm just gonna check the reference, the final result here. Quite roundy. All right, so we can't really do it perfectly unless we have soft transformation, I guess. Maybe it's worth doing. However, with the soft transformation, we will be forced to choose the points, and this will F a little bit with proceduralism of the whole thing, and then we would need to select group and do edges and things like this. Let's not go that far yet. Maybe we could do that a bit later, because for now, if this does the job and visually basically communicate the idea of that's a rope, then we have it. The player will probably not go that down and check if it's round or not. We just want the illusion, and maybe some space will create some shadow in the in Unreal Engine, and maybe that is actually quite good to have. Right now we're playing again with the radius. I feel like this could get thicker, definitely. So give me thicker stuff right there. Not like that. All right, so thick. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, so click here. Now you can scroll. All right, that's amazing. Now we go to the twisties and we take that a bit down. All right, this is looking kind of good. However, it's a bit too smooth. All right, so the lower the number here, basically the more we have, the more it will be performance friendly. But I don't want it to look jittery. I don't know what is the word here. Help me to, if you're a native speaker and watching this, help me know the actual word. Okay, so let's transform that thingy. I feel like I should keep a scale a bit We should keep the scale separated. Let's add another transform and let's put it in place, right? So one of the ways you could put it on place is in the translate. Well, before we mess with those, red, green, blue, which axis is this axis? And we could just go right there. Like if we just view it, it's in the corner now. It's over. It's basically covered with this text. If we see it, don't take your mouse here. All right, so keep it here. It's the red one. So let's take that one with the middle mouse button. All right, that's the rotation. That's the wrong one, damn it. And so 0.01 and play with it until it fits. Definitely too big. So scale here needs to go in a bit less. Just like that. This is looking cool. I like the chunkiness of it. It's looking really cool. Yeah, okay, I like it. So one way now we could copy that on the other part, other than mirror, of course, could work here. But if we want another way, we could right click here, go to the actions, and then create reference copy. Reference copy makes the same thing and it copies the same value, but it could also add a little bit. So what we could do is no matter what translation here, it will be copied right there automatically. But if we check the checkboxes here, there's an invert transformation. This, if it is clicked, it should go on the other part. Now, that's cool because after they're merged, we should be able to see both of them, hopefully, together. But it is not working. All right, so if I reference this one, it's updating automatically. But if I take it out from here, is it updating? All right, no. I need to find a way to fix this and make it update regardless. All right, so I'll pause that. We'll be right back with you guys here. All right, so one way to actually break the connection, it's called break the connection. Believe it or not, it's really cool. So control and left click. And now the connection is broken because it's not green anymore. So if we click it, boom, it's on the other side and it's merged. How amazing is that? That looks very cool. I'm very happy with it. I'm freaking loving this. So let's keep going. Let's keep learning. And we'll learn more stuff. And I'm very freaking excited for it. I am also very curious why or how to merge with the Auto UV. That is something we could probably figure out today. Let's keep going so we learn even more stuff. All right. Cool. Let's try to spawn that thing where our line is drawn instead of the cube. And one way to do that is let's take those puppies and put them up. Just put them right there. Thank you so much. And right now, as we can see, it's taken it from the Auto UV. And I'll just disconnect this. Like just delete it like that and boom, connected right here. And now we could bring our desktop back. Here we are. Let's, oh my god, why did it not save? Damn it. Okay, so Alt and this. Always pressed the wrong one. Let's close that panel, please. All right, amazing. Let's go back here and do the other way around. Yes, thank you so much. And here and the other way around. And we have one, and this one should be... this one should be 1, and this one should be 2. Okay, so let's go one back and double click here and just click here. This is looking good. I mean, it is not like really looking good. We still have to change a lot of stuff, but it is at least spawning stuff. One way to do that is to go to draw the curve right here. And now we just delete that curve, which is done. I wonder how it's done. I'll select everything and delete. I hope. Yeah. How to do that? No. Can I clear it? And one answer is, how can I clear the curve, the draw curve thing? None, send rays, trim curves, show geometry, projection center, control, maybe select and delete. Wow, that took a long time to understand. but it still actually doesn't show us anything. So if I select again, and I don't blast, but invert selection, select boundary, and select polygon, add shrink selection, grow selection, compound groups, pattern selection. How do I delete it in Houdini other than blast? I don't want to blast anything. Well, one way is to create a new draw curve, I guess. That's fine, I guess. Let's just do it and give it the right orientation by clicking here. And also give the right orientation with the projection here and give it a YZ. No, it's not the right one. The ZX. I guess it is here with a curve that I could have deleted them. Let me check again. Let's go to the curve. Let's play with those a little bit. Opacity, no, we don't need that. No. Okay, so for now, I don't know how to do it, but that's fine. We're gonna draw a new thing, and it's gonna be quite simple. We'll remove the mouse. I don't want to select anything. Okay, I'll press enter. Here we go. Maybe that's how we do it. If you go here and we select, we press enter, and I press Control or Alt or Shift or Delete. No idea. Okay, we still have to know how that works. Right back here, guys. All right. So now enter. Oh, no. Right here, enter. All right, that is what I want. All right, and now we're gonna make something go like this. All right, looking good. Now we view the planks, and the planks are all over the freaking place. Now, one way we could do it is before the resample, I guess we need some node that is called orient along curve. Orient joints, orient along curve. All right, so that is the one that we need, and we lost everything. I guess there are a couple of things to choose from, and we will check them together. All right, give me a little bit of time. I'll be right back. Okay, so one thing I've noticed about this workshop, we are 8 minutes in, and we have learned so freaking much. This is how cool this course is. This is how cool this workshop is. Okay, so we have added the orientation, correct? So let's go back here and check our density. So density is basically here. So let's go with 0, 1. And what type of result are we getting? Is it changing anything? Okay, so that is exactly not the direction we want to go. So 0.1. Maybe even a 0.5. Here we go. We see that they are being oriented now. And oh my god, this thing is looking so cool, right? I am so excited to create tools that could put cobblestone on an environment, for example, by just like spreading them, and they will have orientation with the road, and you could manipulate other things. This is amazing. I really love this, and its logic is quite, I would say, quite simple. Basically, with orient along curve, you're basically playing with the normals. So why can't I not see that? At least that is how we learned it. And now it's not showing. Anyway, in the video it was shown, and it must be missing some kind of thing. I have to view it first. Here you go. So yeah, it's, you can see that the normals are going along the curve here, and it's making them jittery. But then again, with the resample, it should look better. So if we only view that, we take out our normals just to see things, it's already looking better. And then again with the smooth, and then you end up with something like this at the end. So you have a clean curve basically. It's not completely clean, but at the same time, it's creating those cool, messy kind of planks. I bet we would love to control that, so we'll check how to do that a bit later. I think we'll fix it as we keep going. Remember, guys, we're 8 minutes in this workshop. I've already recorded 35 minutes. this thing is amazing. If you want to participate on your own, check it out. The link below in the description. It's definitely an affiliate link. I will be super thankful if you have initiated any purchase from that link. Thank you so much if you've done so, and I will go back to learning. Okay, so let's keep learning. Let's dive into it, guys. Well, what we've learned so far is this is probably not the way we will spawn things, because in Unreal Engine we won't be spawning the bridge drawing curves as such. We will have a point A and a point B, and that is cool, and we'll do it right now. Let's delete those curves and let's put them down there. And now what we'll do is create an add, and that's something we actually did before. Remember when we added an add and then we added another add? Actually, one way you could do something and duplicate it is by alt click and drag. Then you have the same thing duplicated, but it's not a copy or anything. Then we merge them once, if you remember how we did that. We did it as well, I think, in the first episode. And then we add an add again. And if you remember, once we connected both of them, okay, let's just move one of them, press enter. And why am I not being able to move it? Enter. Okay, that is quite weird. Number of points 1, number of points 1, and then back here, and now press enter. And now you should be able to actually choose where it spawns, or where it is, so to speak, right there, for example. And so, and maybe up as well. So let's create 3 axes right now. And so if you remember, when we merged 2 points and we've added another add, and then we didn't add any points, but we went to the polygons, and we basically, well, let me think. We add a part. No, wait. We actually. How did we do it? By group here, right here. And then we were able to see the line that were connected to each other. Okay, so I don't know why this is working that way, but it is quite cool. And now if we connect those 2 points right there and we visualize our system, we should have a spawn of all the stuff. And let's actually view it. ER, also E. All right, so and now we template the second add, and we should be able to actually change the location of that point. If I press here and then I just manipulate that point, we can see it happening right there. And what a cool way to end the stream today. Yeah, this is how you do those kind of things. We're only so far 10 minutes in the video, don't have any time left for today, but hey, that is something we could fix, and there's a lot of time coming. Just had a lot to do this week, and yeah, it is what it is. We can't change it now, but it is quite cool that we could do all those things now. And yeah, let's learn more later. Thank y'all for joining. Look at this cool thing. Look how it just is insane and cool and just creates things. I'm loving this. This is exactly what I'm passionate about, and then this workshop had basically fulfilled a lot of the stuff I was wondering about. So yeah, if you want to check it out, the link is in the description below. It's an affiliate deal, of course. I will be thankful if you purchase anything through that link. And yeah, thank y'all for watching on YouTube and on Twitch. I stream every day, hopefully when there's nothing going on, such as job hunting or interviews or other legal stuff. Yeah, I will do my best. Just check the schedule on Twitch if I haven't streamed yet and I didn't, show up. Just check the schedule. It is always up to date. Thank you all for the support on YouTube, the comments, the subscriptions. I have grown this channel 150% more than when I started. This is going amazing, and we will keep this thing growing and get more chances and get more courses and learn more and more and more. Let's learn, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and I see you later.